there, this is Diego. Today is Friday, May 5th, 2016. I'm going to Community College ELAC to see their developments on the Robosub, to see their, the work that they're doing. Everything is new to us right now, so it will be a really good experience to see everything that they're doing, the trusses that they're using, the kind of electronics they're using. Today it's also raining, so it's kind of cool though. It's beautiful. Hello there, I'm here in ELAC. There's a ride just parked behind me. Here it is, there's ELAC. Yay! So I believe that's the building we're going to, E7. Man, it's looking really, really nice. I love it. So I think that's 7, that's when I'm going. Okay guys, so we made it to Cal State and they're showing us their what they have so far for their Robosub. This right here, this seems to be another project they're working on. A human powered vehicle looks like. Pretty neat. So let's take a look to the Robosub.
One of the hardest things to do was to rein ourselves in, because you can water jet cut aluminum to any shape that you want. You can have any frame design, but for us, for our budget, and for the machinery that we have at hand, we quickly realized that some of the really cool, really great ideas weren't feasible. Owen, this is our programmer.
All right, Owen.
I'm on my lunch break. 20 minutes.
Oh, so you drop by and meet. Okay. This is the guy that's gonna make it actually happen.
Just like, oh my god.
You're in camera, by the way.
Yeah. San Diego State, their second year competing, they took it home. And what they did was their first year, they did pretty much what we're doing, is they made a working prototype. And with that, they were able to do well enough. They placed, I think, in the top 15 that first year. And they did it with a budget of about $5,000. Because they got there with that budget, this year they went back and got sponsorships for about $80,000. So with that $80,000, they were then able to do what they wanted to do. Kind of our goal this year is to set it up so that the team is ready, it happens, we build momentum, so that next year the team that's going to be coming in will be able to kind of pick up where we left off and have more resources.
Do you have a business team that is like handling relationships to the outside?
Okay. There's a lot of confusion on what we could and could not do with regards to the campus. There's rules about if we're getting sponsorship from the college, we can't approach companies that aren't our own for sponsorship. It's like the college has to do it on our behalf.
Okay.
So there is a lot of back and forth on how are we going to get money and who do we approach.
How have you been able to finance so far?
Through outreach programs that we've been doing through the campus, we then get money funneled to us. So there's a program on here on campus called Engineering Fundamentals, and what they do is they have us students teach 8 to 12-year-olds engineering basics, and it's a 5-week course and it's once a week. But the parents are paying money for their children to do that, and that some of that money is funneled into us. We have raised, they have matched funding on campus, so like if you raise $5,000, in theory, the school, ASU, would invest $5,000 as well. It turns out though that our competition is outside of the fiscal year, so they're not able to match fund us. It's outside of the fiscal year. So you might want to keep that in mind, because the competition is at the end of July, beginning of August. One thing that I would recommend you guys straight out from the top is fundraise as much as you can in the beginning. This was just actually, it's based off a design that we saw online. Some guy did a DIY ROV, and it was something that was like, okay, that looks easy enough, we can probably do that, because we just wanted to make sure that we could control it and program it the way we wanted it to. The design itself was kind of secondary.
Does it submerge?
It does.
Okay.
And I guess the second toughest thing we had to figure out was how buoyancy worked.
Right.
You're used to things like I throw it in the water, it floats or it doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't really think of the science behind it. You know that force pushing it up is equal to the weight of the water displaced by the object in it. And once you get that down, you kind of know how to work. But
So how are you managing buoyancy right now?
all of these PVC pipes, you can see they have holes drilled into them.
Okay.
So as it gets into the water, the air is escaping, and it is essentially becoming neutrally buoyant. It neither sinks nor floats. Submarines have ballast tanks.
Yes.
That's a complex system that I don't think you're going to be able to integrate into the regular Robosub that you want to build.
Or can you? What is this here?
That was just like a placeholder for housing that we were going to have a camera in.
What are your thrusters? How do they behave?
Yeah. So like the thrusters that we have here are from a company called Blue Robotic. When we were first looking at thrusters, what was the price range we were looking at? 2,000-3,000 each at the low end.
600 was the cheapest we found.
600.
2,000.
So how much were these?
About 150.
Okay, I have a question. How does this turn? Like go left, right?
One will go forward while the other goes in reverse and it turns.
How are you controlling your thrusters right now?
Mostly witchcraft.
Is that an Arduino, right?
Yes.
You're using an Arduino? Okay.
So, yeah, so right now, this one right here can control these three. It's an Arduino Uno, and it has a USB shield.
And you all wire for right now? You're controlling it via cables?
Yes.
Okay, so you put it.
What would happen is the power supply and the board connects.
Oh, that's your motor controller.
Yeah, connects to this.
Look at
These
it.
ones are specific for Blue Robotics.
Okay.
They make
awesome.
them with their thrusters.
Okay, here, see? And these are the thrusters. You know what? I'm so happy to see the size.
Yeah.
That they're tiny like that. I'm very happy to see that.
I'm loving Blue Robotics so much. Their size, it's pretty compact, but you get pretty much the equivalent power. I mean, for the $2,000 one, they get 8 foot-pounds of thrust. This gives us 5 for $150. Really simple to control. It's just PWM. Very easy to power.
Your electronics are never submerged with this guy just yet.
Not yet.
No, you just control from the table.
For our final version, all the electronics are actually going to be housed.
So you guys are pretty much going with like San Diego State design sort of thing.
Yeah,
that's how they did it.
The other common design that we saw were acrylic tubes, and that was actually the way we were leaning. But the problem is the motherboard that we're using to run all the electronics off of is 10 inches wide at its largest port, and the largest diameter acrylic tube we can find was 7 inches.
So a fitment issue.
Yeah. So rather than try to figure anything out, we just decided we're going to go with the pelican case. And this is actually all the framing that we're going to be working with today.
What it looks like,
What it's going to
put
look like.
together.
I actually have a SolidWorks. All that framework that you saw inside the case is going to become these holdings where the thrusters are going to be attached.
As far as vision though, how do you plan to? Because I don't see on this box how
We
you're
do
gonna
have
put.
We have 2 web cameras. Actually
that?
bought from McMaster Car, exactly as is. It's the reason why we got this is it's really easy to slide stuff in and then just attach it. So it's really easy to work with. You can cut it with a chop saw. It's really light. It's pretty darn strong.
How much do you pay for the box?
That's $150 right there.
$150?
Yes.
Wow. Well, we better like check out how they're doing it. So see this right here?
Watertight.
But you see, this is what we're gonna be aiming for. You see that gasket right there, and then you have these guys here. So I mean, we're not gonna have a box, but this is exact idea. You see?
The concealment.
Yeah, we'll design with that in mind. So, but this is good to
If you guys are
see.
planning designing your watertight hold
You can
yourself,
see there's a gasket here.
The more time that
There's
you
a-
put
This thing's got to think for itself. It's got to maneuver itself. On the floor, there are these strips of PVC like lines
Okay.
that the bottom viewing camera can see and follow. Okay. Then there is fingers, right? It's
2.75
far,
inches in.
right? It has to it vibrates. And now the robot's like, okay, I gotta narrow down, triangulate where it was, go towards it. So that's the two methods of navigation.
I'm just a mechanical engineer, so
Okay.
I designed the whole. What I designed it to surround the box because they wanted a protective cage for selling custom L brackets in my workshop. This thing can take around 200 pounds of abuse before it bends.
The torpedo that's what it is right now?
Yeah. So the way this works is I have capacitors, which are only you can only hold a certain amount of charge. Here I had a circuit board that will receive electrical current. It'll charge these to about 90% of the capacity. Then it'll let go of the charge all in one shot.
Ready? Can you rotate it? There you go. Look at that, man. Very nice.
I don't know. They don't tell you what voltage. They don't tell you what kind of signals. They don't tell you.
Yeah, this is my original one. This entire frame you see up here, all they do is move it down.
They don't even give me that.
I have another one I can show you that was supposed to be our original. But
Oh, yeah, let me see it.
no problem. Here, let's pull up the laptop.
Okay. Okay, so this is his initial idea model.
So I'm assuming that you just put the case in.
Yeah, pretty much.
What makes it from
And that's
what the case is?
This is the second one I built. And this bottom one's supposed to be a frame, a stage frame to hold all the accessories, the claw, the dropper, the camera. But the thing is, you can see the L brackets I made. These are actually the accurate ones.
Right.
These are dead on accurate to the one I have, which I showed you.
okay. Keep in mind, remember, idle, right? Just the motherboard running, no thrusters, no nothing. Yeah, this guy can power this guy for about a week. That's good as matter. But when you add,
That's your camera?
Yeah, pretty much. Hang on, let me see if it's in here.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be it. I need to design a hall for this.
It'll come up and hopefully drive back. So we just retrieve it and get back.
Oh, it's on July 24th. We need to get there on July 24th. I believe it starts the next day after, July 25th.
Oh, okay. July 24th is Sunday. July 25th is the day competition.
Mm-hmm.
All members have to be present.
Yeah.
All members have to be present. No one can come in or out afterwards.
Yeah, no problem. He's like the idea guy.
I'll send you up for
Yeah.
If you want your brain to explode, go talk to Eddie for like a half an hour.
So here's the robot team as it stands right now. All the engineers to be stuck in the elevator.